Barcelona, bro. This fucking team, bro. The unseriousness continues, man. Barcelona won. Betis won. Um, Drop points at home to the Betis, who, to be fair to them, have been in good form. I think they won six straight. I think going into this game. So yeah, but man, that is two huge points dropped right there, man. With Madrid dropping points earlier, I guess the only way to look at it on the bright side is you do gain a point on Madrid, who lost earlier. So we go 4 points clear in the league. But man, that is yeah, just unseriousness, man. I just serious team doesn't look. I feel like that is this game is basically sums up our season, bro. We go clear in the beginning. We smack the shit out Madrid earlier in the year. We go 6 points clear early in the year. Immediately drop points. We have that worst stretch of the season. We go down in the league like 4 points, and then come back, gain a lead in the league again, have a chance to go 6 points clear again, and then go here tie and drop points for the first time this year. It's like this team, bro. Like every chance we get to be like, all right, like yeah, let's really start to kick up now and gain some separation on something. No, we go and do some dumb shit like today. But yeah, I mean, just a nasty game, bro. Like just a nasty game overall. We come out early. Gavi scores the first goal. We go up 1-0. He might have scored in the 10th minute or something like that. The goal was early on. We get a goal, and you're thinking, all right, like we might try and put them away early, like we have previously with some of the games we caught Betis. I know we caught Betis in the Copa del Rey, and we smoked them. And you're thinking, all right, like this might be another one of those when we grab the early goal. And now Gavi scored in the 7th minute, yeah, and yeah, and that'll be it for us a game. And then 10 minutes later, Betis comes back down, get a goal off a corner. Araujo just poor marking, doesn't jump at all with his man, and they score 1-1. And then the rest of the game is pretty much just us having all the ball. You know, Betis would break up a pass here or there, they were immediately trying to hit us on counters. But yeah, they really weren't creating much. I think they only had two shots on target. The goal, and they had one, which is pretty much just a prayer from like 30 yards out. They took a shot, but yeah, really didn't do much, bro. It's just us having a lot of the ball and not being able to break down Betis. And this is another game where we struggle against a team, um, and just can't break them down. I feel like a lot of our losses come down to that. We just cannot create clear cut chances. And yeah, this is just another example of that. Yeah, huge points dropped. Yeah, I feel like it was just a lot of underwhelming performances today. And these subs, bro, I do not understand these subs at all. Like today, like I said, I've critiqued some of the substitutions early in the year, but hey, they work out. They work out. Do your thing. You feel me? My fault. But bro, today, bro, it's a 1-1 game from the 17th minute on. So majority of the game is spent locked at 1-1. We're just trying to break them down. We have all the possession. How much possession did we end with today? I know at one point we had 70. We ended with 75% possession, bro. Like we had all the ball, and we're just passing around. Can't create chances, and it's like, bro, you would think you sub someone off, you take off all right, so let me get into the lineup. Obviously, my head is going, bro, immediately. So today we went with Balde, Cabarsi, Araujo, and Koundé in the back, Chesney in that. We went with De Jong, Pedri, Gavi in the midfield, with Gavi a bit in front of him. Obviously, Pedri and De Jong that's looking like double pivot now. And then Lewandowski, Yamal, and Ferran off the left. And you would think, right? All right, so like I said, 17th minute, 1-1, whatever. We're trying to break them down. Early in the second half, first sub is we bring De Jong off after 57 minutes. So early, before the 60th minute, we get him up out of there. Bring him off for Eric Garcia, bro. And we bring, who else was off? We bring Ferran off for Rafinha, which makes sense. That sub makes sense. But Eric Garcia, like, I just don't understand. Like I think I said it before in the previous, like Eric Garcia, bro. I like okay when we have when we're up a goal, maybe two, whatever, and we're just trying to like sit out the rest of the game and see it out. Perfect for that. Come in, break up some passes, win the ball back in the midfield, give us a defensive presence. Cool, I understand it, bro. He's great at that. But when we need creativity going forward and we're trying to break down Betis, why in the fuck are you bringing on Eric Garcia for Frankie de Jong? Like, just stripping us of creativity in the midfield, which makes no sense at all. And like I said, there have been some games where those subs have worked out, but today did not make any sense. I mean, it doesn't make sense to me ever when we do subs like that. But like I said, hey, if they work out, they work out. You feel me? Tell me shut up. All right, do your job. But I do not understand the sub at all. Now, Ferran for Rafinha, that makes perfect sense. Especially because Ferran was playing off the left today. So we bring Rafinha on his natural position. Cool. Makes mad sense. And then later on, we bring off Pedri, he was like, all right, today he created some chances, some passes he had. I know he had a pass through to Koundé where Koundé got it, cut inside on his left foot. And the goalie ends up making a good save. He created a couple chances. Pedri was all right today. But yeah, we take off Pedri. I think 75 minutes? Yeah, 75th minute. We take him off and we bring on Fermin, who was great today. He was probably our best player, even in the short amount of time he played. Fermin was great. Created a couple chances. He was just running around trying a lot of things. He was the only one really trying to make something happen. Yeah, gave us great energy going forward. So yeah, he was great today. He probably should have came on a bit earlier, but yeah, for me, looked like he might have been our best player maybe in that short amount of time he spent. And we bring on bro, like, oh my god, we take off Balde at the same time, 75th minute, whatever. Take off Balde for Gerard Martin, bro, and I'm really like getting confused, bro. Why Gerard Martin seems like he has to play every single game, bro. Like, I do not understand these government mandated Gerard Martin minutes, bro. Can somebody explain them to me, bro? Like, I do not get it. Like I said, to be fair, he was complete dog shit to start the year, and he's improved slightly, as the year's going on. And he looks like a serviceable backup, but he still looks like a fucking backup, bro. Why the fuck is he coming on in a 1-1 game where we need creativity going forward? Like, and it's not even like Balde was great today, but Balde on his worst day is better than Gerard Martin. And Balde wasn't nearly bad enough to where it's like he had to get subbed. I guess you're trying to rest him for Dortmund midweek. We got a big Champions League game, and yeah, and that's another thing. And then we do this, and we momentum going into that game. You would like a win, and now we fucking drop points. And that's just very annoying, bro. But yeah, Gerard Martin sub, do not understand at all. Eric Garcia sub, absolutely fucking don't understand at all. Thought that should have been for Fermin. And then you drop Gavi and Pedri in a double pivot, and then you put Fermin in front of him. That's when he should have came on. But yeah, we bring on Eric Garcia, who, I don't know. He's just, like I said, he's more of a defensive presence. We had all the ball. He wasn't really asked to do much. Like, shit makes no sense. He's not nearly as comfortable on the ball or creative trying to create something going forward as De Jong. So that made no sense. Lewandowski was just kind of, I can't even really blame him too much. There was really no service. He was really MIA today. He didn't do anything. Lamine Yamal was god awful today. It felt like every single thing he tried just wasn't coming off, bro. Like, word of Stephen A, bro. He just can't seem to do anything right. Like, this nigga's doing everything wrong, bro. It's like he might beat one, get separation, shot blocked. He might beat one, get separation, cross blocked. Bad pass, shot, whatever. I don't know. Everything was off today. Yeah, I think the midfield was cool. I mean, we had all the fucking balls, so I mean, it was what it was. But Pedri was all right. Gavi, like I said, he got the goal. He was cool today. De Jong was cool when he was all right. I was kind of confused. Obviously, you know how I feel about the fucking Eric Garcia sub, but I thought when he came off, I was like, all right, maybe you get Firmino and you get a bit more going forward. We're trying to break him down and shit. We bring on Garcia, made no sense, but yeah. That sub makes no sense because De Jong wasn't even. It's not like De Jong was bad, and you just had to get someone he was fine. Yeah, backline Araujo, that fucking tweaked on that corner, marking on that corner. But other than that, it didn't create a bunch of problems today. It's not like our backline was asked to do much. Chesney made one save, and like I said, that was on a prayer, so it wasn't I can't even say anybody was, other than Lamine Yamal, I can't even say anyone was particularly bad. Even Ferran, when he was on, was all right. He had an assist on Gavi's goal. It was a great, quick combination. He plays Gavi through real quick, and Gavi puts it far post. But I can't like Fran maybe could have been a bit better. Like that sub made sense. Like it wasn't like he was great. It wasn't like he was dog shit. But like you got Rafinha sitting on the bench at around the 60th minute. Like you bring him on and try and like get some firepower on to get one late. But yeah, the subs today, I do not understand Hansi Flick's thinking behind them. Um, and we were just poor today, man. The final third, we just seemed like every final ball just could not come off, could not put them away, drop points. Uh, yeah, go. But like I said, we do gain a point in the league, so we go 4 points clear with Madrid losing today. But yeah, that was a chance to really create some more separation in the league coming down the final stretch, and yeah, huge drop points there, and on to Dortmund, man. And please, God, let us cook up a better performance than that. Because, yeah, that might not get the job done in Dortmund. And the first leg is at home, so we definitely need to make a statement and have that be a statement game and try and take a big lead there. But, yeah, man, on to Dortmund midweek, Barcelona. Unseriousness continues, bro.